So I'm going to do a video series on my cars I got. And these are the 1965-ish cars. The Corvette, that one I glued the wheel and oiled it. There's the worm gears. Here's an extra car here. I guess a motor. I'm guessing these wheels. Move the camera up here. It's in pieces. I don't know if that goes to it or not. That's the only chassis I can see. But yeah, I got an extra body on. That's a little bit smaller. So maybe it doesn't have a chassis, but that's just parts here. Spare parts I found. And these are real thin wheels. From the 1963, these are. The track, like I said, on the Tyco S2 is 1965. So I'm gonna. This is a start on this. This is the early Tycos, the oldest ones I have. So here's the runnable cars. I got Tyco in the front. To the left over here is AFX, and these are all the world. This is part of the Scooby-Doo set I got. With in the cartoon with Scooby-Doo, the vehicle always looked blue, even though it might have been black. So it always looked this color, and that's a bright. I got the light on, so it's a darker blue. Let me turn the light off on this. I got too much. Yeah, I got my light on the. That's okay. It's a 4-gear. Those are 4 gears. Except on this mystery machine, it shows that it's got lights in the front of this. And I called Auto World a couple years ago. There's a light bar in here, but 4 gears for Auto World. I think it's either extraction or something else. But I'm gonna put lights in them. I'm gonna put light in this one here. So let me back up. These are Tyco, new. Some of these are used. This one's new. I got the one in there I didn't get out. This is Ferrari, Corvette, I think. Looks like a Corvette. These two are Lambos, so I got 3 Lambos, a Ferrari, and the 2 Corvettes. Actually, well, I'm going to get ahead of myself. I got 4 Corvettes. This is the Viper, that's new, came out of the package. This one's a twin mill with the red lines. Now, when I bought the Corvette here, it came with that chassis. And so what I did was I got the body for the twin mill to make that official Hot Wheels red line. That's what goes with that. So I got an extra chassis. So going hit the middle row, these are all IFXs. I got 2 more GT40s. I want to keep this white mouse a white mouse because he's easier to see. I might put a line down him, and like a racing line. I'm going to keep that white, this one, it's the paintable one, and I just want to keep it the way it is. And these are the Corvette sets. I think they had these for sale a couple weeks ago on Scott's House of HO Racing. This is Christine, the one I won from Scott's House of HO Racing last year. The only car I don't have from Scott's House of HO Racing that I want is a funny car Charger that I had G-Bud paint, especially for Scott's car, so he could fly down the track. So this came from as these two. Let me get these two are winners. I got one in there. That's a winner. Okay. No, that's not a winner. I should have 4 cars. Oh yeah, this one. Let me get back to that one in a minute. So I broke the pipe on this one, so they got these in pit kits, so I'm going to get a pipe and fix that eventually. This is the Penguin Mobile with the missile and the umbrella. The umbrella broke off. I'll just leave them off because it's a weird place. It was sitting on top of it. Get it in the camera view. It broke off, but I'll simply glue them back on there eventually. I don't see the pipe. This is on this. And yeah, I'm missing the spring and stuff for that. I think I put him on the mystery machine. And so let's see. Yeah, that's the one I won. G-Pud did this one especially. We'll talk about the special Mustang in a minute. I'm doing some research. See, it's got the light bar. So I'm gonna get some. That's gonna get a light eventually. Not right now. I gotta wait. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4 Batmobiles. I have a silver Batmobile. I think it takes an extraction chassis. It would fit on this one, so that must be a Thunderjet. This one here, Christine. When we get to that part, I'll compare the sizes of them. You can see right here the Batmobile is longer than that. This don't have a screw. But that's a box. I thought maybe, so I got 1, 2, 3. I got 4 cars I won from counting the special dragster that G-Bud bought, painted. Scott sent them to him to paint, and he painted a real good color. I gotta go back and look for it from last year. But you guys are ranching at the bit. Well, for, special car. These are I'm going to take these out and run them. They're 55s along with the 55. The 55 I got, that's a 58. And this is not sure what year the Superbirds are. I can look it up if I had to. So these are mostly the runnable cars I got. I need parts for this one, of course. And this is runnable. I'm just going to leave him out. And if I have to, I'll steal a spring from one of these other cars. I mean the Auto World cars. So let's talk about the Super 7 Mustang I won from last year. This is the last car I won. And he showed the back of it, but I didn't really... I gotta hit my phone to get this in focus. There you go. Shelby on the back. I didn't really notice that. It's got a license plate. I'm not really sure who did the body. I think Steve did the wheels, which are... They was talking about it on Steve's channel, on Scott's channel. These aluminum custom wheels. and Dark Horse. Cobra. This is the cream of the crop, and this is going to go in a special case here in a minute. It's in the other room. I'm going to put that in that box. This one, to keep it nice. And squeeze it and hug it and call its name George. Not really, but it's Penn. It's a Super 7 from Hardin Creek, he said. I don't know where he got Scott got the body, but he got it from somewhere. I don't know if Steve actually painted the body. I don't know, you know, they didn't. It's a pretty good job. Shelby on the back, Cobra. Dark Horse. There's either Wild Horse or Dark Horses, I don't know. A cool looking car. I'm gonna keep it, and I'll show you what I'm doing with that in a little bit. I got 5 more. I'm probably gonna put these in one of the box, 3 of them. So I put these 2 in, or at least this one, and maybe the Super Bird. I don't know which one I'll put. I got choices too many. I gotta get some more of the. I got boxes upstairs. I found out in March. It's Lego style built stackables. So from here, I'm going to talk about my other cars that need some help, need some tender loving care. These are the rentables. I got one that's missing a part. I got these. I started off with these Tycos. Then I added these. Then these. Then the set, and on back there and there, and yep, they're cool, nice cars. I like all my slot cars, HO and 132nd. So we're going to continue my car collection. I found some tweezers. I got 2 tweezers so I can. That's what I was needing to do some pick kits and stuff. It's because I lost the spring in one of them. That's alright. So, I ain't gonna say see you later because I'm not done yet. So I got these boxes from Hobby Lobby on my birthday. Display cases for $7. Oops. I just got it sitting on a pillow, my phone, because I wanted to. I gotta put a tire or something underneath this to keep it from, you know, make it even. But it's alright for now and to hold it in place. So what happened? Had some of these other die-cast cars in one of the boxes. So I got 4 more boxes. We'll put the Batmobile, red Batmobile in here. Just come open from the bottom. Because I didn't have nothing for this one. It didn't have a case, and they're stackable. I'll stack them when I get them in the kitchen. Come here, you Christina. I don't want to be put in the chase. I want to be running and cause havoc. $1958. Plymouth Bellevue, I think, or Chrysler. I don't know which one it is. I think it's but the reason I got these cases is to put that Mustang in it. I got cases upstairs that's Lego, so this is a start. They're not going to stay in there forever. I'm just keeping them safe, especially my Dark Horse Mustang, my Super 7. I'm keeping this one safe too. G-Bud painted it the Dodge Daytona. That takes a lot of work to put that little... You guys notice that Daytona that's on here? How little that wording is? I mean... y'all think that HO is small. Wow, man, you have to have nerves of steel and good eyesight to do that. But G-Bud's good at customizing stuff like this. That's why I had him customize that one, and he sent it back to Scott to re-auction. The Pit Kit Charger, I think it was. I got a amp, well, it's Tyco. It might be, yes, Tyco. You guys gonna flip when you see this. I put an AFX sticker on top because it was loose in the bag. Yeah, I didn't want nothing to do with it, so I just put it on top. I need to get I don't have a tractor for this. Okay, well anyway, so I put these cars back in this box. I got this at Hobby Lobby for $7 if you guys are interested in getting stuff like that. We'll go. So we're going to talk about the cars that I just thought I'd do that for the fun. These are the other two. I'm going to take a spring off of one of these and make it runnable. Then eventually get a new set from ProTinkerToys.com. That's what I got from Brian, Pro Tinker Toys, some of that Lamborghini Countess, or however you say that. I have no idea. So this is, I can take one side off and make one car runnable, then change out the body if I want to run it brown and red. Now sometimes those bodies don't fit on the other chassis though, I think. But anyway, I'm gonna leave that out because I'm gonna put him up. So I gotta go here. I forgot I have one more car. These are special cars I'm gonna send out. That one at Dempalo I just won. Let you guys see this. Let me put the light on. So you guys can see. Yeah, that's from the window up there. Coming in. Should turn on my other light, I guess. There's two big block cars. There's a Daytona big block, cartoonish style, the top and on the bottom. There's a Mustang at the top. And I needed this sticker, and I didn't find this sticker anyway. I'll talk about that sticker in a minute. But what I'm going to do, and here's the big block Impala I just won a few months ago. I chose that white one because of the motor. I forgot then I found these when I was rummaging through stuff. So I'm going to get out that Impala later on and run them. And then I'm going to make a drive-in. I'm going to keep, that's alright, turn them upside down. These cars are going some to a post office lady. She was wanting some, so what I'm going to do with those, some cars, some convertibles, and that's about the only convertible I found. I found another Viper that's convertible. This is that kid at the Mustang show called the Mad Turtle, your car care specialist. I'm going to put him on the sticker wall. So I'm going to go through the, well, before I do that, I'm going to show you my pit kits I got in my thing that's holding up my phone. And I got, these are 2 car carts I thought about putting up, but they take up the whole kitchen. I'll do something with them eventually. So I got stickers from Scott's House of HO Racing, some extra ones. These was with my stuff. And I got Pro Tinker Toys. Another sticker. I got a couple of other stickers. He made 3 sizes. Big, extra large, large, and extra tiny. And I got a sticker from Pro Tinker Toys, a little one. I'm keeping my correspondence from the sticker exchange people. And when I win something from somebody else. So here's the pit kits I got. I got 2 Datsun 73s. And these are going to be doing something special. I told Scott what I'm going to do, but I don't want to ruin the surprise. And here's a Super 3 Chevy 2015 Chevy SS Stalker race car. And here's a 70s Ford Mustang. I'm going to paint this one red for Mini Cactus. Her husband has, or no, wait, sorry, I gotta delete that. Oh, sorry. Her ex has a Mustang that he's been hanging on since he was 14 or 15. And it's red, a dark red, so I'm going to paint this a dark red in honor of him. In honor of Mini Cactus. So this is the last pit kit I got. This is the one I lost. This is the Charger Plymouth Cuda. I think this is the one I was starting to put this together, and I didn't have one of these. And you have to have one of these to work on these things, because the springs in here are extra tiny. I mean, they are real little. And they're down here. So, yeah, I'll probably take one of the springs out of one of the pit kits or something, or get something. This is it's a 4-gear. Okay, cool. So I think that's like the one I sent out for G-Bud to build. So that covers all my cars that's runnable. Oh, did I show you I got 55 Chevy to Bel Air. I'm wondering if since I already got these painted in that, I bought these from Pro Tinker Toys a couple years ago. If I should, what kind of color I should paint that 55. My wife likes purple, and I don't have a purple car. So that concludes that demonstration of my cars that's runnable. So now I'm going to talk about the cars, well, besides these two, that I need some work done to. I'm going to put these in the Hot Wheels box. Put these in this box here for safekeeping for now. I'm not going to stay in this box. The reason I don't have another box is because of rock from the Indy 500s in it. So we're going to talk about some older cars, older Hot Wheels, not as old as my other ones. But these are, some of these I've had, and some of them I got. So these are Thunderjet, Johnny Lightning, Thunderjet. I'm gonna race these on that one, the old Tyco 1965, because they don't have magnets in them at all. It's they're about the size of that. See, they don't have any magnets at all in them. This is I don't know what year this is. I haven't hardly ran them because I didn't have a track to run them in. I gotta get them going and run them. This is the other one, Johnny Lightning. I got these when me and my wife used to work at Myers, not Menards, Myers. It was on the shelf. I said, "What in the world are these things?" Hey, wait a minute. That says it's not Johnny. It says Johnny Lightning. This is before I didn't know they did them this way, you know. So I'm gonna put them back in here. Get my other bag. And this is die-cast, an old die-cast bus. Greyhound. So we're going to talk about my older slot cars. When I got into Tyco back in the late 80s, I had a girlfriend up north. I ain't going to say my wife knows who I'm talking about. This is the old Tyco Bandits. And they went uphill. I still have the slot, well, the pins. I don't have I don't need tires, and the shoes are going to be different. Because they're deeper, because they go uphill and downhill and down here, because they had to make them. And this is the first Tyco set I ever had. So if anyone knows where I can get springs, I don't care about the tires or knobby. I mean, they make noise. I still got some of the track upstairs, the beige track. Don't have all of it. So that's one bag. These here are together. Yeah, I'll just take them out one at a time. Here's a G-Bud had this. I got this from that stuff. And he was wondering why it says, see that white sticker behind the guy's helmet? G-Bud was wondering if that was the same on this one that he had on his. And I think this is complete. It might be missing a decal on the side. It's got Tyco on the back. And it's together. I'll run that later on. And these cars are runnable. Like I said, here's a Corvette. Part of my Corvette collection. It's Tyco. I think it's Tyco X2. These are lifelike cars, only lifelike cars. These are Camaros, but they look like eggs the way they're shaped. They run. I'll be running them. Yeah, they're good runners. Here's a Ferrari. One of these goes the wrong way. Here's a Lamborghini. I meant getting the light here. It's got all the parts on it. And here's this is missing a tire. Tires are Bobby Bell. There's an Exxon 51. I'll turn that around. It's missing tires. I gotta get some tires for some of these. That's one of these, and then I need shoes for it too. And I got one car in here. This ain't all of them. I think this is I'm not really sure about this Porsche. I think it might be. It's a runner. It looks like it might be AFX, but I don't know. The wheels are different, and a solid axle in the front. And it's a fast car. When I had it, I've had this one since the early 90s, but the tires are bad on it. The rear tires are bad, but it's a fast car. If anyone knows what this is, please put a comment in the section, in the comments, please. So I'm going to put these all in the bag because these are runnable, and I need some parts for them, and I'm going to be running them. I'll do some bodies. These came with some stuff I had. I can put them on. These are mostly Tycos, I think. Let's start with the pickup. It's a chrome, and the post is bent on both sides, as you can see. It's Tyco. I've had this Willys for a long time, 1930 something Willys. It goes on Tyco. There's the Porsche 3. It's Tyco. And last but not least on the cars, I got an Alpha racer, Indy racer, missing a driver, look like it's missing the motor back here too. But I got the back wing for it. Canon. It says Canon. I want to glue it eventually. That's the bodies. Now I'm coming up to the chassis. I gotta work on some of these, you know. That one can be a chopped truck. Here's some chassis now. That I don't know. Well, some of them, I'm gonna put the bodies and the chassis in the same. Few chassis, ain't too much. I thought I had a whole bag of them. This is like that Porsche, but I don't know what it is because it's got that motor right here like an AFX would have. But it doesn't have the magnets. It must be, I don't know. And this is a Saint. Well, this is a Tyco probably. Because of I don't know. It kind of looks the same. All three of these do. And that one needs an axle. I got axles and parts. It's okay, I'm not live. That's JoJo, my wife, going through. I can stop this. So I got this bag, I'm almost done. I got these 2 car chassis I'm going to ask about. I think I know what they are from listening to Scott's House of HO Racing. The silver one's a curve harder, I think. And I think this is a Super 7 and the black one is. I'm not really sure. I haven't really ran this and tested it out. So I'm going to put it in the other bag of parts. I ain't going to put a body on it right now. I'll probably put one of these on it. Maybe the old wheelies or wherever it went. It's in here somewhere. So that's all my cars I got. This is the parts bag. This is stuff. This is the only one I got. I got wheels for these, you know, so I'm not worried about that. Oops. Dropped my phone. So I gotta see if I got a front axle, but if not, I know what this comes into now, since I've seen that clip. That goes to the, I was wondering, where does that clip go? So now I know where that goes. And the parts came out. So I'm going to test this one out later on, see if it works. And try to get this built. It's got the springs in it. At least it's got the springs in it. Don't have a light. I can always, most of my cars I'm going to put lights in them. Even my 132nd. I just have to wait till next year. So this concludes this video series on my cars. Both working, hospital and parts. Don't have wall-to-wall cars like Scott has and some other guys have, but that's okay. That's a good problem to have. We'll see y'all later.